We are on Kickin' Country, J98 The Boot tonight for the Class 4 boys and girls sectional basketball games. We're also on J98 Web TV at MyMoInfo.com. Jack Sadler is manning the camera tonight here at the Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse in Park Hills. And that is brought to you by Talk of the Town and Bon Terre and Midwest Sports Center in Farmington. So the Central Rebels, they are the road team tonight in this sectional game, in the boys sectional. As we get started with the boys first, the North County girls and Dexter girls coming up next. And let's get you those starting lineups. And for the Central Rebels, Will Sherfus gets the start at point guard again tonight. Wears number 11 on his back. He's a junior who dishes out 2.5 assists per game. Hunter Curtois gets the start. Number 15, also a junior, puts up 4 points per game. Number 20, Alaric Jones. He's a junior, averaging 2 steals per game. John Comfort is a three-point shooter for the Central Rebels. Wears number 22 on his back in his senior season. Shoots 37% from beyond the arc. And then there's Drew Skaggs. This guy's pretty darn good. He wears number 32. He's a senior, 21 points and 9 rebounds per game. Those are your Central Rebels. As for the Sikeston Bulldogs, a senior-laden team, they're starting Kylan Gross, a senior, Bashawn Ruffin, a senior, J.T. Jones, a junior, Reese Porter, a junior, and Markeith Bratcher, a senior. These guys have been playing basketball and playing together for a very long time. They are talented. They're ranked 3rd in the state of Missouri at 24-2. This is their 22nd trip to the state playoffs. They've won 5 straight district titles and 4 straight sectional wins coming into tonight. At center court, it's Drew Skaggs taking the tip for Central, and he goes up and gets it, knocks it out of bounds, and it will be Sikeston possession to start the ball game. Reese Porter was working on Drew Skaggs right there, and apparently that ball went out off of Sikeston, so it is Central basketball, and the Rebels start with it. And as I described the action to you, the Rebels are working left to right as you look on from center court, and here's a quick turnover right off the bat. Sikeston working right to left. Here's a drive and an up and under lay-in move. That's Bashawn Ruffin taking it to the rack, and Sikeston takes a lead 2-0. Not even 10 seconds into it. Here come the Central Rebels down 2-0. Sikeston with their full court pressure. Alaric Jones gets stripped of it. Sikeston back on the run the other way. Fast break. Lay-in is good, and that time it was Kylan Gross. And a 4-0 start to the ball game for the Sikeston Bulldogs before we can even get started. If you're watching on Web TV at MyMoInfo.com, it is Central working the other way. Here's a 3-ball from the corner. John Comfort. It would be Central working left to right, or right to left. Here's Sikeston in the front court, a left wing 3-ball. That's going to go. And how about Sikeston out to a 7-0 lead over the Central Rebels. Markeith Bratcher able to stick that one, and it's the Bulldogs by a touchdown. Already a timeout for Coach Harlow and his team, and he said it might take a little while to adjust to these guys, and so far Sikeston's come out and smacked them around a little bit. 7:06 to play first quarter. We'll break for 30 seconds on J98.
Choosing the right lawyer can be a daunting task. John Williams and Bryce Seacrest and Joseph Murray, attorneys at law, bring over 35 years' experience to the table. They offer a wide range of legal services such as general trial, felonies, wills, bankruptcy, divorce, paternity, trust, and probate. Call 573-431-5592 or stop by the law offices of John Williams, Bryce Seacrest, and Joseph Murray, attorneys at law on Science Street next to Central High School. 431-5592.
Out of the timeout, Central able to get the ball in the front court, working on this full court press by Sikeston, but a pass knocked out of bounds. But at least the Rebels can inbound in their front court. They throw it in from Jones to the corner to John Comfort. Now back to Jones, left wing. He's trapped at a double team, kicks it baseline to John Comfort. He traveled with it, and this Sikeston pressure and just their speed and frenetic pace is causing Central to make some early mistakes in this one. Central's already turned it over 3 times, and Sikeston leads now 7-0. Here's a drive and a stop in the paint, and here's a walk on that end from Sikeston. J.T. Jones gets caught with the travel. Sikeston's first turnover of the ball game. Central trying to improve to 22-6 and get to the state quarterfinals. Here come the Rebels. It's Alaric Jones in the front court. Beats the press with his dribble that time. Pass comes up top to the point guard. This is Will Sherfus with it. He takes it in from the right side. Kicks to the corner. Open 3. Baseline. John Comfort. And the Rebels are on the board. John Comfort, 37% from beyond the arc this season. And he makes it 7-3 Rebels. But Sikeston able to get a wide open man underneath the bucket, and that was Reese Porter. Porter able to lay it in, no problem there. It's 9-3. Sikeston with a quick answer to John Comfort's 3-ball. 9-3, Sikeston by 6. Rebels knock the inbound out of bounds. We'll do it again. It comes into Will Scherfus. Scherfus runs the point. Rebels break the press with the pass. Drew Skaggs gets it in the front court, pulls up and shoots the deep two just inside the arc. No good. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Hunter Courtois. He'll try to clear it, throws it up top. Here's an open three, left wing. Will Scherfus rattles it home, and the Rebels are within 3. So Scherfus and Comfort with 2 3 balls to make it 9-6. Sikeston Bulldogs leading it. Into the front court, left wing pass Bratcher. Now they'll go up top. Ruffin with the drive, over the head pass to the baseline cutter. The ball knocked out of there by Central, but it's going to go off of John Comfort and out of bounds. J.T. Jones had some good position off that great pass, but let it go through his fingers a little bit, and John Comfort right on top of it. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds for the turnover. Sikeston will inbound far side of the court. Inbound will come in. Vashon Ruffin with it, running the point, working on Scherfus. Dribbles it to the right elbow, swings it back out left wing. Kylan Gross fakes left, dribbles right, hands it back to Ruffin at the left wing. Ruffin using that jab step, then pulls up, shoots the 3, missed it, left it short. Offensive rebound, put back on the jump hook. It's going to go. Reese Porter now leads his team with 4 points in the ball game. It's 11-6, Sikeston by 5 as we play in the first quarter at the Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse. Will Scherfus in the front court, attacks the double team, swings it left wing. Jones gets fouled on the floor as he takes it in from the left wing on the drive. Alaric Jones, he averages 7.9 points per game. Might as well call it 8 points per game. Great defensive players, 2 steals per game as well. So he gets the foul called on number 33, Reese Porter, and that's his first and team foul number 1. How about the inbound play? Bounces off a defender's back and lays it in. Oh, yeah, Alaric Jones makes it 11-8, and then Sikeston turns it over on their ensuing inbound. Alaric Jones with a heads-up play, threw it off a defender's back right underneath the bucket and got himself a wide-open lay-in. Rebels within 3, and they've got the basketball, so they've bounced back. It was a 7-0 run for Sikeston to start this ball game. Since then, it's been 8-4 Central Rebels. So here's Drew Skaggs in the front court. He kicks to the corner. Another 3 for John Comfort, wide open, but he missed that one. Sikeston with the rebound. Outlet pass up to Vashon Ruffin, running the floor. Gets it, laid it in. Sikeston just beat him back again. Vashon Ruffin's got 4 points to lead the Bulldogs 13-8. Sikeston by 5. Alaric Jones gets the ball in the front court to Drew Skaggs. He tries the no-look dish to John Comfort, who is cutting baseline. It was knocked out of bounds by Sikeston, but the Bulldogs just have lost track of John Comfort in the early going of this one. That's not a good idea. He can flat out shoot. Substitution in the ball game, freshman Jake Bridges. He's played in 4 games this year and has averaged 9. Here's a 3 ball off the inbound. Skaggs can't find it. Rebound goes to Hunter Courtois. His second offensive rebound, kicks it back out to Skaggs. Now right wing, Mannion spots up for the 3. Can't find that one. And Sikeston with the rebound, pulling it down is Jarius Ray. Here comes Sikeston. Vashon Ruffin has it right wing, throws it up top. Ray. Now it's over to the left wing for Cord Sheehy. Now back up top it goes, and they're going around the perimeter. Sikeston looking to add to a 5-point lead. With it now is J.T. Jones, top of the key. Swings it left wing, now up top Ruffin. Ruffin attacks the double team, crosses over, spins it off glass. That was beautiful. Vashon Ruffin has got himself 6 points in the ball game. It's 15-8. Sikeston back up by a touchdown over Central. Alaric Jones in the front court, crosses the timeline, gives it off to the freshman sensation, Jake Bridges. Put up 17 points against Farmington in the district title game to lead the team. Tied for the team lead in scoring. Bridges up top, throws right wing, back up top to Bridges. Bridges pump fake, drives it in, kicks to the corner, back out to Braden Mannion. Mannion has nowhere to go, swings it left wing. This is to Alaric Jones, attacks the double team, ball poked out, gets it back as he stops at the elbow. Pass in the corner, Skaggs up top, Bridges. Bridges back over to the left wing for Drew Skaggs. In at the elbow, Hunter Courtois. Courtois gets fouled. He was going up to either pass or shoot, and he got an elbow right in the chin. It's a foul on Sykes, and the Bulldogs fan, though, who always travel very, very well, they've filled up this Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse. They were in the midst of applauding their defense for a great stand right there, but Hunter Courtois is going to get to step to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. He was in the act, and the foul's going to go on Mr. Zach Jackson, who just checked in. And Hunter Courtois is able to hit the first free throw, and Hunter is on the board for the Rebels with his first point of the game. Score 15-9. This would make it a 5-point game. Courtois, he gets them both. Hunter Courtois is a 47% free throw shooter on the year, so good to see him hit 2 for 2 right there. Now Sikeston by 5. They've got it in the front court, right wing, then they'll throw it up top. Here it is at the left wing for Vashon Ruffin. They get it underneath for Jarius Ray. Ray is going to attack baseline, draw the foul on Alaric Jones, and Ray is going to get a trip to the free throw line for the Sikeston Bulldogs. For Sikeston, this will be their first trip to the free throw line, and for Central, it's their second team foul, first personal on Alaric. So back into the ball game soon comes another Sikeston substitution. That'll be Markeith Bratcher, and Ray's going to hit his first free throw. Jarius Ray gets his first point of the ball game. He's a junior for the Bulldogs. No heights listed on the Sikeston roster. Here's the next for Jarius Ray. It's up and off the back of the rim and in. Got the friendly roll. That touched the back of the rim, up high off the window, and then dropped right through. So Ray goes 2 for 2, and the lead's back at 7 for Sikeston. Markeith Bratcher is back in the ball game. Ray comes off. And it's going to be Central to inbound with Hunter Curtois, and the Sikeston Bulldogs will continue their full court pressure. Here's Jake Bridges into the front court, swings to the corner for Braden Mannion. He gives up top Curtois, left wing for Alaric Jones. Up top again, it's Bridges. Fakes right, dribbles left. Hands it at the left wing for Jones. Back up top, it goes to Bridges. We're at 2:45 to play first quarter. Central trying to cut into a 7-point deficit. Left wing pass, Alaric Jones, and he shuffled the feet before he took off with it. Central's going to turn it over for the 4th time. Their first 3 possessions, they turned the ball over each time. Since then, we're taking better care of the basketball until just now when Alaric Jones walked. It's the Rebels trailing by 7, and they go on defense as Sikeston has the basketball. Inbound comes in, and Vashon Ruffin has it, working on the freshman, Jake Bridges. They go underneath, and here's Jones. Turnaround jump hook using the window. JT Jones just got his first points of the game, and now Sikeston has its largest lead at 19-10. Here come the Rebels in the front court. Jake Bridges stopped at the red circle at half court, nearly walked. Did a good job keeping that back foot from dragging. Here's a pass over in front of the scorer's table right in front of me. Braden Mannion has it and runs into a brick wall. It's a blocking foul on Sikeston. That'll be number 3 on the Bulldogs. They'll call that one on Reese Porter, who quickly picks up his second. Team foul number 3. And here's DJ Buchanan, another freshman in the ball game for Central. That's how talented these Rebels are going to be for years to come. Now up top, Bridges takes the 3, deep 3, missed that one, no good. But again, Jake Bridges, by the way, the ball went out of bounds and it's Sikeston ball. But Jake Bridges has played in 4 games. He's averaged 9.5 per game since coming up to the varsity squad. And it's looked like he's played with these guys all year long. He has been outstanding since playing with the Central varsity. Here comes Sikeston, leading it by 9. They lob it underneath Jones. Jones with a wraparound pass to Ray, and Ray, who just came in for a substitution, puts it back up and in, and Jarius Ray has got 4 points in the ball game as he caught it on the low block and got it to go. Now some physical play at midcourt. Central's going to turn it over again, but Hunter Curtois gets it right back. They trade turnovers right there. Good play by Hunter Curtois. Now a bounce pass underneath Drew Skaggs. Skaggs hangs in the air on a fall-away jumper from 10 feet. No foul called as there was some contact on him, but looks like the refs are pretty well going to let him play in this first quarter. Rebound Sikeston, Vashon Ruffin trying to go baseline to baseline. Leaves it at the low block. He feeds that one to JT Jones, and Jones able to draw the foul as he gets checked to the floor. 1:19 left to go in this first quarter. No shooting foul here as he was fouled before going up with it. And Sikeston will just inbound. The foul called on Drew Skaggs, his first. Austin Caldwell is into the ball game for the first time for Park Hill Central. Bounce pass comes in. He kicks it out to Vashon Ruffin. He takes the 15-foot baseline jumper, and it's no good, too long. Jake Bridges brings the ball at the floor, but gets it poked away from behind. Central's now turned it over 6 times in the game, and Sikeston's back on the move. Up top, Jarius Ray steps to the free throw line, pops and drops it. Jarius Ray, coming off the bench, has led the team in scoring right now with 6 points. It's 23-10, Sikeston Bulldogs. Here's DJ Buchanan splitting through a double team. Kicks to the corner, Braden Mannion, baseline 3, and the Rebels needed it. Braden Mannion is able to sink it, and that cuts the deficit down to 10. It's 23-13. Now Sikeston on the move again. It's Vashon Ruffin. Crossing over, now will bounce it underneath. Jarius Ray, fadeaway jump hook, missed it. Offensive rebound, Bratcher, stick back is good, plus the foul. Continuation, Markeith Bratcher goes to the line, looking for the 3-point play. 25-13, Sikeston with 34 seconds left in this first quarter. It's been a high-octane first quarter, and that's going to go Sikeston's way most of the time. They can control the tempo. It's going to be hard to keep track of everybody running up and down the floor. Sikeston's so quick. Markeith Bratcher at the free throw line looking for point number 5 in this ball game. His first trip. The free throw is no good, though. And he'll stay at 4 points, and it's 25-13. Central trails. 28 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Drew Skaggs decides to bring the ball at the floor this time. He gives over to Bridges near side. A kick to the corner, Mannion. Back up top, Bridges. Left wing pass, Buchanan. Now into the far side corner, Skaggs. He's going to drive it baseline. Double team comes on him. He hangs in the air, draws the foul on a 15-foot baseline jump shot, and Drew Skaggs to the free throw line. So Drew Skaggs, 21 points per game this season, 9 rebounds per game, almost a double-double there. His Free throw shooting has been pretty darn good, too. 69% from the free throw line. This, though, would be his first point if he can hit it, and he does. So Drew Skaggs lights it up. He's on the board for the Central Rebels, makes it 25-14. The foul, by the way, on Sikeston will be the first on J.T. Jones. Here's the next, also good. Drew Skaggs goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It's a 10-point game again, 25-15. We've got 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Rebels will try to hold Sikeston on this final possession, presumably, of the first. Rebels will back into their half-court defense. Central Rebels trying to hold. Here comes Sikeston. Vashawn Ruffin, top of the key with 4 seconds. Drives to the elbow. Shoots at the buzzer. Can't find it. And that's the end of the first quarter, 25-15. Sikeston jumps out to a 10-point lead over Park Hills Central. We'll come back with a second. You're listening to Sectional Basketball on J98 The Boot.
Get to Midwest Sports Center in Farmington and take advantage of 0% financing during their Shipped in the Spring sales event going on now. Get 0% financing for 5 years on all Suzuki models.
Plus, get up to $500 off select models.
You can also get 0% financing on Kawasaki and 0% on select Toro mowers. Get your Toro mower ready for spring with their Toro Spring Service Special for just $50. Midwest Sports Center, the ultimate outdoor toy store, has it.
Dwight Harrington of Leadbelt Pump and Supply has been serving St. Francis and the surrounding counties for several decades. Leadbelt Pump and Supply can provide you with free estimates on well drilling and pump installation today. In addition, they also do repairs and service work, and they provide trenching and electric services. For your entire pump supply needs and more, stop in Leadbelt Pump and Supply on East Elvin Street in Park Hills or call 431-2476.
It's the Class 4 boys sectionals on J98 The Boot and J98 Web TV at MyMoInfo.com. That's right, you can watch this one from the Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse by going to MyMoInfo.com. Sikeston with the 10-point lead, 25-15 over Park Hills Central. And it's the Bulldogs with the basketball to start the second quarter. A right wing pass comes to Kylan Gross. He gives it up top. Bratcher, NBA 3, and he was well long on that one. Put too much underneath of it. And Central has the basketball, and they're quickly in the front court. Will Sherpas with a baseline drive. He's cut off, and he traveled with it. That's the Rebels' 7th turnover, and Sikeston's a team that can do that to you. Central down by 10, and Sikeston takes possession of the basketball. Into the ball game briefly for Sikeston was number 35, Terrence Harris. He's back out as J.T. Jones comes back in for him. Vashawn Ruffin to run the point for the Bulldogs. 7 minutes, 23 seconds left to go. First half action. It is a jam-packed Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse today. A lot of the Sikeston fans have made the trip. Bratcher's going to take a baseline 3, near side corner, missed it, no good. Central Rebels on the run. It's Will Sherpas. Baseline to baseline. Sherpas takes it to the rack, but too strong on the lay-in. He saw Sikeston playing a little bit lax right there and thought he could take advantage of it, just a little bit too strong. Now Sikeston the other way. They do the exact same thing, but it's J.T. Jones able to lay it in. He's got 4 points in the ball game, 27-15. Will Sherpas lobs it into the front court for John Comfort. He's got it right wing, but he's trapped with it. He'll dribble out of it. Does a nice job there. Tries a bounce pass baseline for Austin Caldwell. It's knocked out of bounds off of Sikeston. And that was the right call, although the Sikeston fans do not like it with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left to play. That was a nice play by John Comfort because he looked a little bit flustered in that trap, but kept his head about him, saw himself a crease to dribble out of it, and now we'll get an inbound. Here comes the pass. Up top it goes to Comfort. Now to the right wing, Skaggs. Into the corner, Buchanan loads up for 3, in and out, and then almost went back in, but didn't. Rebound, J.T. Jones. He gives it up to Ruffin. This Ruffin kid is fun to watch. He's got it right wing. He fires a pass underneath for Ray. Ray has it go off of his fingertips, and it goes right into the hands of his teammate, Gord Sheehy, who gets fouled as they came down with the basketball. Number 4 in the team foul category against the Central Rebels. 6.5 left to play in the half. The foul goes on Comfort. It's his first. They bounce pass to the block underneath. Ray takes the jump shot, missed it, but then tipped it right back in. And Jarius Ray off the bench. He's got 8 points. And it's 29-15. Sikeston by 14 points. Here's Drew Skaggs taking a 16-footer just inside the arc. Missed the shot, no good. And the rebound goes to Sikeston. So Skaggs has had nothing underneath. He's been trying to stretch it out, and so far his shot's not falling. Here's a baseline 3 near side corner. Miss from Sykes. It goes off the side of the backboard. Rebound is up for grabs, and we've got a whistle on a jump ball as it was Will Sherpas going up there to get it. He was tied up with Sheehy and Ray. Central has the arrow favoring them on the alternating possession. It is Rebel basketball with 6:02 on the clock, second quarter, 29-15 Sikeston. Rebels trying to stay within striking distance here. Inbound to Austin Caldwell at the quarter court. Still in the backcourt, they're trading passes, and they lob it in top of the key to Austin Caldwell. Left wing pass is going to go to Alaric Jones. Jones bounces it up top. This will be to Will Scherfus. Scherfus and his team down by 14, needing some points. Left wing pass, Alaric Jones. Jones takes one dribble with it, gives it up. Throws it into the paint, Drew Skaggs. Skaggs attacks, and it's going to be an offensive foul called on Drew. It's Darius Ray with his feet set, and Skaggs not used to being held to 2 first-half points and no field goals, but that's been the case for him, and he gets called for the charge, his second personal of the game in Central's fifth. Sikeston with the inbound. It'll be Vashawn Ruffin. Next dead ball will get a substitution for the Bulldogs. Reese Porter is set to come back in. 5.5 left to play first half. Cord Sheehy has it. He's got it right wing in the front court. Bounces it inside. J.T. Jones attacks, then a baseline dish to Jarius Ray, who was cutting. He missed the lay-in, but again got his own rebound and put it back. Double figures for Jarius Ray. It's 31-15. 16-point Sikeston advantage. And this is what the Rebels were up against today. Now another turnover. Austin Caldwell trying to wrap around, bounce pass around his defender at the quarter court, still in the back court, trying to get it up court to Will Scherfus, and just threw it behind him. And Central's now turned it over 8 times, but the Rebels knew this was not going to be easy, and so far it is not. Sikeston has been taking it right at him time after time. Here's a nice pass to the baseline cutter. It goes from Jones to Reese Porter, and Porter puts it up and in. And that pass had to be perfect, and it was. And now a timeout, Coach Harlow. Reese Porter's got 6 points in the ballgame. Sikeston's got a 33-15 lead over the Central Rebels in Park Hills tonight. 4:59 to play first half. We'll break for 30 seconds on J98 Web TV and J98 The Booth.
The Park Hills Leadington Chamber of Commerce proudly supports all those in their community. They'd like to take this time to congratulate the Central Rebels basketball team for their district title and for their outstanding basketball season. They'd also like to wish the Central Rebels the best of luck in the state playoffs and best of luck for the rest of the school year. You have what it takes to be the best on the field and off the field. Go Rebels from the Park Hills Leadington Chamber of Commerce.
Well, the Sikeston Bulldogs on an 8-0 run to start this second quarter. It's 33-15. Bulldogs on top of the Rebels. Winner moves on to the state quarterfinals in Farmington this weekend. Losers' season comes to an end. Central getting close to a 10-second count. They get it in the front court with a lob pass to Alaric Jones. He'll cross over and thought about a 3, instead gives it up. This will be to Bridges. Bridges throws to the near side corner for Comfort. Comfort tries the outlet pass. It's knocked away, but Skaggs comes up with it. He's got it right elbow. Tries the teardrop floater. No good. Rebound tipped out to John Comfort. He throws up top to Bridges. Bridges, nice bounce pass to the elbow for Skaggs, and Skaggs is getting all kinds of fouled, and they'll finally whistle it. They'll call that on Zach Jackson, the sophomore substitution who just came in for Sikeston. So Skaggs fouled on the floor. Jackson picks up his second. Team foul number 5 on the Bulldogs. Central will inbound baseline from Alaric Jones. Is having a hard time finding anybody. Throws it in. Fielding it on a short hop as Bridges at the top of the key. Now left wing pass back to Jones. Pump fake at the elbow. Then pulls up, shoots, and got the friendly roll off the front of the rim. Alaric Jones has 4. 33-17. That finally breaks that 8-0 run, and Central's on the board here in this second quarter. But they've still got plenty of work to do. Sikeston has it back on the attack, working on the offensive end. Vashawn Ruffin fakes right, dribbles left, takes it to the rack, leaves it at the low block, and there is J.T. Jones to pick it up and put it up and in. Another great pass from Vashawn Ruffin. Jones with 6 points at 35-17. Rebels on the move. Drew Skaggs trying the runner. Foul called. Shot does not fall, but Drew back to the free throw line. Drew Skaggs has not scored a field goal today. He does have 2 points, those coming from the free throw line. He'll go back to the line now. This foul on Sikeston called on Cord Sheehy, his first, team foul number 6. Drew Skaggs, 69% from the free throw line this season. Over on AM 1400 KJUP tonight, Festus and Gateway Tech are doing battle in another Class 4 sectional. And in that one, it's Gateway Tech leading 18-15. And the winner of these two sectionals play each other. Into the first, Gateway Tech by 3 over Festus, 18-15. Skaggs is able to hit both free throws, so he's got 4 points in the game. 4 for 4 from the line, 35-19, and Sikeston back on the move. He kick to the corner, Marquise Bratcher, and he drives it to the baseline, missed his lay-in. Put back is blocked by Hunter Curtois. Nice job getting up there by Hunter. It'll end up knocked out of bounds eventually off of Central. It'll be Kylan Gross to inbound. 3:47 left to play first half on the Bob. Inbound comes into the corner. Catch and release three. Vashon Ruffin, nothing but net from the corner. And Sikeston stretches the lead. 9 points for Vashon Ruffin, 38-19. Here comes Drew Skaggs. Takes it in from the right wing. Throws up top Bridges. Bridges pumps, then swings it left wing. This is to Alaric Jones. Cross-court pass into the corner. Now right wing Mannion. Good ball movement here, Central. Up top, it's over to Bridges. Right wing Mannion again. Up top, Bridges. NBA three for Jake. Can't find it. Rebound, Hunter Curtois. Offensive board put back. Hunter Curtois has played great for Central in this one so far. A block and 3 big offensive rebounds. Here comes Sikeston. Vashon Ruffin gives it up top. Straightaway 3-ball. JT Jones. Counted. Everybody's hitting shots for Sikeston. It's 41-21. Bulldogs by 20. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. Here's Central turning it over in the front court. Alaric Jones lost the handle. That's a turnover. And Sikeston has it back the other way. Loose ball is going to come out to Marquise Bratcher. He'll miss a floater. Rebound, though, comes right back to JT Jones. He'll put it up and in right underneath. Central's turned it over 9 times in this first half. Make it 10. Reese Porter jumps in front of a pass on the inbound. He gives it right wing for Bratcher. Now up top, it'll go to Vashon Ruffin. He feeds the low post Porter. Back out Kylan Gross, baseline 3. Doesn't go. Marquise Bratcher, a strong rebound, coming up and getting it. But when he came down, his foot was on the baseline. And it's going to go to Central on the possession. It's going to be a substitution. Jarius Ray coming in. Coming out is Reese Porter. 43-21. Bulldogs lead it by 22 points. Inbound to Alaric Jones. He gives it back to Hunter Curtois. They're trading passes in the backcourt. And now into the front court he goes back to Alaric Jones. Jones may have stepped on the sideline. No, he was pushed. It's a foul on Sikeston. That'll be number 7 on the Sikeston Bulldogs. That'll put Alaric Jones at the line. He'll shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Alaric Jones from the free throw line this season is 68%. He's got 4 points in this game tonight, and his Rebels trail it by 22. First free throw from Jones is good. That earned him another one. Larry Jones, 5 points in the ball game. Central's been perfect from the free throw line so far. Skaggs 4 for 4, Jones 1 for 1, and Curtois 2 for 2. 43-22. This to get it back to within 20. Alaric Jones gets it. 6 points for Alaric, and it's 43-23. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to play. First half action. First game of our doubleheader tonight. Coming up next, it'll be the North County Lady Raiders against the Dexter Lady Bearcats. Another ranked team in the state of Missouri. Dexter is ranked 5th. These Sikeston Bulldogs are ranked 3rd, and they're showing why tonight. Front court action, right wing, it's Kylan Gross. He gives it up top for Jarius Ray. Over to the right wing, it goes to Vashon Ruffin. Vashon Ruffin has Jake Bridges out on him. He drives, stops just inside the elbow, pulls up and shoots, falling away, splashes it home. He's done it all tonight. He's shot from everywhere on the floor pretty much and made it. Now Drew Skaggs is going to turn it over for Central. A pass from the corner from Braden Mannion into the cutting Drew Skaggs, and he has it go off his chest and out of bounds. Turnover number 11 for Central. And an impressive first half for the Sikeston Bulldogs, to say the least. 45-23. Running the point will be Vashon Ruffin. He'll go to work now on DJ Buchanan. Right wing pass to Kylan Gross. Kylan working on that pivot foot. He'll give it up top to Jarius Ray. Back over to the right wing it goes for Vashon Ruffin. He gets a screen up top. Starts to take it in on a crossover move. Then gets redirected by DJ Buchanan, who stays with him. They finally decide to give it up to the right wing for Gross. Up top, Jarius Ray. They're going to leave him open for 3, so he takes it. It's off back rim and in. There's a magnet on the goal, and the ball's made of metal for Sikeston. It's been unbelievable, the shots they've been making. That one had no business falling, but he got the roll, and Jarius Ray gets it to fall and stretches the lead now 48-23. Up top, it's Jake Bridges with it for the Central Rebels. Left wing pass, DJ Buchanan. He will drive and then get blocked on a lay-in attempt. Here comes Sikeston back the other way. A full court pass down low. They save it from going out of bounds, but it will eventually go out. And I believe last touch by Sikeston. And yes, it will be Central basketball. That last 3 by Jarius Ray continues a great game for him. He had 7 second quarter points and 6 first quarter points to give them 13. 48-23 the score. Central trails it. 46 seconds left to play in this first half. Rebels on the offensive end in the front court. Drew Skaggs, a little step back 3-ball crossover, but couldn't find it. No good. Rebound goes to Sikeston, and here they come. Bashawn Ruffin, left wing drive, and then dishes it right underneath the bucket to Jarius Ray. Ray gets the ball poked out, but a foul called on Central with 31 seconds on the clock. That was a great move by Drew Skaggs to get that open shot. It was a crossover move that shook himself free and step back 3-ball, and it just rattled out. That's been the difference. Sikeston shots are falling tonight. Well, one of the differences. Sikeston shots are falling. Central's are not. Jarius Ray's going to miss his first free throw. The other difference is Sikeston just beating them Central to every basketball, beating them off the dribble. It's been impressive to watch. Jarius Ray will miss 2 free throws here. And Central gets the board, and we're down to 27 seconds left to play in this first half. Up top, Bridges throws to the corner. Braden Mannion. Mannion with a baseline drive. Cross-court pass left wing. Now in the corner for Skaggs. Now at the elbow, Hunter Curtois pulls up, shoots with a hand in his face, and Hunter Curtois continues to play well. He's got 6 as he knocks the bottom out of that one. 48-25. Sikeston will get the last look at the bucket in this first half. 48-25 the score. 5 seconds left. A step back 3-ball. Bashawn Ruffin missed it to the left. 1 second for Central. A full court shot. Bridges missed to the right. No good. At halftime, it's 48-25. Sikeston Bulldogs leading the charge in this one. Drew Skaggs will surface. Alaric Jones, Hunter Curtois, and John Comfort back on the floor for the Central Rebels. Gonna have to start chipping away at these Sikeston Bulldogs. Just keep swimming, if you will. Sikeston back on the floor. They've got J.T. Jones, Markeith Bratcher, Kylan Gross, Bashawn Ruffin, and Reese Porter on the floor. And it is Sikeston starting with the basketball to be the Bulldogs working left to right as you look on from my vantage point at center court, but right to left if you're looking from Jack Sadler's vantage point at J98 Web TV. Sikeston has it, and underneath they'll go to J.T. Jones. He starts backing down his man, Hunter Curtois. Fall away jumper, nothing but net. Yep, he's had a good game. He's got 13 points, ties for the team lead for Sikeston, and it's the Bulldogs doubling up the Central Rebels now 50-25. That full court pressure continues. Central has Skaggs and Sherfus trading passes. Sherfus splits through a double team in the front court. He's trying to go all the way, can't spin it in off glass. Too strong in the lay-in attempt, and it's Sikeston with the board. It's Kylan Gross. Kylan Gross works the ball into the front court. He'll throw it up top. J.T. Jones, a deep 3 from downtown. Shot it from St. John and sunk it. J.T. Jones hits his second 3 of the game, and he's showing he's not just a big man. He can show the range. Now Central turns it over again. Alaric Jones caught a lob pass from the baseline all the way up at about half court. Threw it into the front court for Drew Skaggs, and Skaggs just couldn't control it. 12 Central turnovers, 53-25 the score. And it's Sikeston back in control of the basketball. Across the timeline they come. They'll throw it up top. Jones, a step back 3 again. He's got it again. J.T. Jones, 3 trays in the ball game. 56-25 Sikeston. Well, they've done what they needed to do in the third quarter. Really kind of knocking Central back and giving them not much of a chance at momentum, although Alaric Jones is going to try a 3-ball from the left wing, and Alaric will get it to fall. Alaric Jones with 9 points, leading the Rebels. There's Sikeston in the front court, still leading though 56-28. A cross-court pass is tracked down, far side corner. But then a pass to the low post intended for Reese Porter is knocked away. Central has it. Drew Skaggs tries the full court pass, and it's a little bit too far out in front of Hunter Curtois, and the teams will trade turnovers right there as Drew throws it out of bounds. And the pass actually looked to be pretty good from Drew. It just kind of went through the fingertips of Hunter Curtois. The Rebels trying to force the envelope and make something happen, and it didn't. Sikeston, here they come. Nice pass up top will come to J.T. Jones. He wants another 3, and he's absolutely on fire. 3 straight threes for J.T. Jones to start the second half. 59-28 Bulldogs. Central travels. It's gone from bad to worse for Central in the third quarter. 59-28 Sikeston, and the Bulldogs have the basketball after Central's 14th turnover. 6 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock in the third. So Sikeston playing with some confidence out there on the floor. It's looking like they'll be the team that gets to advance on to the quarterfinals, and they'll take on either Gateway Tech or Festus. if Central can't make a nice comeback. It's Jones again from the corner this time. It's another one. 4 straight threes for J.T. Jones, and he gets a well-deserved standing ovation from the Sikeston crowd. He's ridiculous. Here's a foul on Central. It's against Sikeston, but Central's the beneficiary of a foul call, and you know, it's the visiting team doing this to Park Hills Central, but you can't help but respect that. J.T. Jones red hot out of the locker room with 4 straight threes and 5 total for the game. 62-28. Sikeston Bulldogs with a chance to add to their lead. It was a foul on Central. Here's a 3 ball, and it's not going to go. Central's got the basketball back. Will Sherfus has it right wing, kicks to the corner for John Comfort. He'll try the baseline 3, and Comfort tries to bank that one in. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Skaggs in the paint, goes up, gets blocked but fouled. Markeith Bratcher is called for that one. That'll be the first on Sikeston this half. And here comes some subs for the Bulldogs. Almost a complete line change after the shooting foul for Drew Skaggs. Skaggs goes to the line to shoot 2. Bratcher will pick up his first. Drew Skaggs 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. 69% on the season. And Skaggs hits his 5th straight. So the subs come in. Cord Sheehy is in the ball game. Jackson is back in the ball game. Darius Ray is back in, and also Terrence Harris. And as J.T. Jones comes off in that group of substitutions, the Sikeston fans let him hear it for a job well done. Here's the free throw good from Drew Skaggs. So he goes 2 for 2. Central down by 32, 62-30. Terrence Harris head faking a drive, and he'll try to spin it off the window. Can't do it. Long rebound to Will Sherfus. Sherfus had picked up his dribble, needs to dish off, and he does to Larry Jones. Jones still has it in the backcourt. He's asking for help and gets it from Hunter Curtois. Curtois in the front court, throws left wing for Drew Skaggs. Skaggs with a head fake, then a drive, and he'll run into a blocking foul from Cord Sheehy, and back to the free throw line will go Drew Skaggs. So Skaggs hasn't had much from the field, so he's done his best to just attack the bucket and get a trip to the free throw line each time, and this will be his 4th trip to the line and his 7th attempt from the line. He's a 6 of 6 so far, make it 7 of 7. 62-31, Sikeston doubling up Central. 4:37 to play in this 3rd quarter. Here's the next from Drew, and he stays perfect on the night from the free throw line. 8 for 8 for Drew Skaggs. 4:35 on the clock, 3rd quarter. Sikeston with it, Bashawn Ruffin. He splits a double team, gets it in the front court, but then DJ Buchanan strips him of the basketball. It's a turnover for Sikeston. DJ trying to go all the way with it, and he's going to try the runner and missed off to the right. Rebound, though, comes to Central. They kick it out. John Comfort wants the 3. It's too long and no good. Sikeston Bulldogs back on the run. It's Cord Sheehy with it, but he's going to shuffle the feet as he starts to drive from the left wing. Sikeston has now turned it over 6 times in the game, and any hopes that Central might have had at a comeback or at least to gain momentum in the 3rd quarter, they were dashed with 4 straight 3 balls from Mr. J.T. Jones. It's now 62-32, Central trailing big. We're just about halfway through the 3rd quarter. They go inside to Drew Skaggs. He tries a fadeaway jumper. No good. Left it short. Rebound's going to go to Sikeston. It's Cord Sheehy. He races the ball at the floor. Throws up top to Bashawn Ruffin. He spots up for the 3, and Bashawn Ruffin barely even moves the net. 2 threes for Ruffin in the game. 65-32. And sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And that's just been the case for Sikeston. It's been unbelievable watching them shoot the lights out of the Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse. Right wing Braden Mannion gives up top Bridges. Bridges thought about the 3. Stepped inside the arc, swings it right wing for Mannion. Mannion with the baseline drive, pulls up from 10 feet, and he'll knock the bottom out of it. Braden Mannion with 5. 65-34. Here's a nice spin move crossing center court from Bashawn Ruffin, then feeds the low post to Jarius Ray, who missed his lay-in. On the rebound, we'll get a tie-up, and the possession goes back to Central. That was a great pass, though, from Bashawn Ruffin. J.T. Jones back in the ball game, and somebody get a hand in his face, please. This guy's a low post player that stretched it out for 4 straight 3s. Big man, again, height not listed. I'd say he's at least 6'3". Here's Central, right wing deep 3 ball. Bridges knocks the bottom out of 1, and Central needed something to cheer about, and their freshman, Jake Bridges, provides it. His first 3 points of the ball game, 65-37, as Sikeston gets the ball in the front court. A cross-court pass is tipped out of bounds off the Central Rebels. 3:03 left to go. Third quarter. Inbound to the corner near side. Vashon Ruffin bounces into the low post. J.T. Jones. He's stripped of it, but Jackson has it. Picks it back up for him and brings it outside. He stops at the left wing. Throws it up top. Back for J.T. Jones. J.T. Jones puts the ball on the floor and starts asking for some help. He'll throw it over right wing for Vashon Ruffin. Fakes right. Dribbles it left. Stops at the free throw line. Walked with it. Drug the foot. Sikeston with 7 turnovers now as they've started to mount them up a little bit in the second half. They had 3 the entire first half and 4 in the second half. 7 minutes into the third quarter. 2:44 left in the third. So Central's got it again. It's going to be Hunter Curtois to inbound to Bridges. Bridges waits to pick up the basketball till he gets to the half court. Gets it up top, then throws right wing for Mannion. Mannion tries to give it back up to him, and it's knocked away. Back to Mannion. Mannion gets fouled by Cord Sheehy. That was fortunate because Sikeston had read that pass and jumped in front of it, but instead of controlling the basketball on the steal, it got slapped right back to Mannion. The foul on Sheehy is his third, and Cord's going to come out of the ball game. Substitution for him is Chris Scott. First time we'll see him. He's a junior. 2:36 on the clock in the third quarter. Central looking to get some points back on the board. Into the front court, the inbound comes to Jake Bridges. He gives off to DJ Buchanan. Now it's over to the left wing, back to the freshman Bridges. Bridges swings it to the left elbow. Drew Skaggs with it, double team on him. Kicks to the corner for Bridges. He splits a double team. Picks up the dribble, throws it up top for Skaggs. Skaggs tries the three, left it short, no good. Scott with the rebound for Sikeston. Here come the Bulldogs. Jackson has it right wing. Throws up top for J.T. Jones. Pump fake on the 3 ball. Dishes underneath. Ball knocked away. It's a turnover. Drew Skaggs saves it over to Jake Bridges, and here comes Central again. Pass down to the baseline, goes to Skaggs, back up top. 3 ball, Braden Mannion finds one. Braden Mannion with 5 second-half points to give him 8 total, 65-40. Central back to within 25. Jarius Ray gets it underneath the bucket. Rust his lay-in, missed it, no good. And Sikeston starting to take the first look they see, and Central chipping away at that lead. But time is not on the Rebels' side as they got behind by 32 points. Here's a left elbow jump shot from Skaggs. It's not going to fall. Rebound goes to Kylan Gross, and he'll get fouled by DJ Buchanan. We're down to the final 92 seconds of the third quarter, and Sikeston still by 25, 65-40, although Central has been able to score a little bit more frequently later in the third. That foul on Buchanan was his second, Central's second as a team. Blake Nephew checks into the ball game for the first time for Central. Also, Austin Caldwell's back in as Drew Skaggs comes off. DJ Buchanan remains on the floor. Reese Porter has it up top, throws it left wing for Chris Scott. Scott working on Braden Mannion, throws it up top for Markeith Bratcher. He'll drive to the left elbow, swing it back out, up top. Jones wants another 3. Oh, my God. Oh, man, he has 5 straight threes. 68-40. Sikeston, 28-point ball game. Up top, Bridges throws left wing Buchanan. He'll take the 3 and can't get the friendly roll. It's no good. Sikeston boards it. Here comes J.T. Jones with it. Somebody getting his atmosphere. He'll drive it. And he'll get hacked this time and see how he shoots from the free throw line. He's had a ridiculous game. I'm running out of room on my score sheet. 5 straight threes. And 28 points in the game. And now he goes to the free throw line. This will be his first free throw attempt. 28 points. We're not even through the third quarter for J.T. Jones. He goes to the line a little bit gimpy. He looks like he hurt his left knee, and he will miss his first free throw. He's limping around noticeably on that leg. He'll probably come out if he makes this free throw. Coach Holofield wanting to save him for the next round. J.T. Jones looking for point number 29. He will rattle that one home. And that'll give his coach a chance to sub in for him. It's Terrence Harris coming in, and J.T. Jones comes off 29 points, and that might be the last we see of him tonight with Coach Holofield not wanting to risk injury. But if the Bulldogs win this one, it's looking like they will. He'll be our player of the game. Here's Jake Bridges taking a deep 3, and he's starting to put on a show in this second half with 2 threes in the third quarter. He sinks that one 68-43. Can't wait to see him develop as a Central Rebel just in his freshman season. Here's a right wing drive from Vashon Ruffin, attacks the double team and does what he does best, draws the foul on Central. They'll call DJ Buchanan for his third and team foul number 4. 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter. 69-43 Sikeston. Inbound, Vashon Ruffin. Baseline inbound, throws it up top on a lob to Kylan Gross. Gross crossing over. Leaves it at the left elbow for Reese Porter. Porter's going to take it in baseline. Tries the floater, no good. Rebound is a strong one from Blake Nephew. He gives up to DJ Buchanan. Central can hold for the final shot in the third. We're down to 10 seconds, but Bridges is going to unload the three. Missed it, no good. Reese Porter pulls down the board, so Sikeston can get one last look at it. We're down to 5. Down to 3 as Rushton crosses the timeline. Gets to the top of the key. Takes the three. Missed it, but he got hit and fouled. 3 free throws to come with nobody to get the rebound. This will be just 3 free throws from Vashawn Ruffin as the quarter comes to an end, and that was Blake Nephew picking up the foul. He got bumped, and Vashawn, he knows the longer you hang in the air, the better chance you have to draw that foul, and he hung in the air, and he drew it on Blake Nephew, who was just kind of coming out on him to guard. Blake picked up his second foul. Vashawn Ruffin's going to hit the first free throw. He'll get 2 more, 70-43, Sikeston. How about number 2? Sean sinks it. Vashawn Ruffin has had a great game, but been overshadowed a little bit by J.T. Jones. Here's the next one for Vashawn Ruffin. This would make it 72-43 to end the third quarter. It's good. Whoever wins out of that Festus Gateway Tech matchup is going to have a heck of a fight in hands with these Sikeston Bulldogs in Farmington. 72-43. Sikeston leads it after 3 quarters of play. We're back in a minute on J98.
Get to Midwest Sports Center in Farmington and take advantage of 0% financing during their Shift in the Spring sales event going on now. Get 0% financing for 5 years on all Suzuki models.
Plus, get up to $500 off select model.
You can also get 0% financing on Kawasaki and 0% on select Toro mowers. Get your Toro mower ready for spring with their Toro Spring Service Special for just $50. Midwest Sports Center, the ultimate outdoor toy store asset.
Dwight Harrington of Leadbell Pump and Supply has been serving St. Francis and the surrounding counties for several decades. Leadbell Pump and Supply can provide you with free estimates on well drilling and pump installation today. In addition, they also do repairs and service work, and they provide trenching and electric services. For your entire pump supply needs and more, stop in Leadbell Pump and Supply on East Elvin Street in Park Hills or call 431-2476.
Sikeston starts with the basketball in the fourth. A quick three is missed by Vashawn Ruffin. Central back the other way. It's Austin Caldwell getting the pass up the court and throwing up a pump fake and then laying it in. Caldwell his first points of the ball game. It's 72-45. Now Sikeston back underneath. It's going to be Markeith Bratcher taking it left side of the lane and laying it in. Bratcher with 7 points in the ball game. He hadn't scored since the first quarter. Now Central turns it over. Reese Porter jumps in front of a pass. Then Braden Mannion takes it right back for his team. Sikeston with 9 turnovers. Central with 16. DJ Buchanan throws in the front court for Caldwell. Right wing pass to Mannion. Kick to the corner. Skaggs takes the baseline 3. Knocks it down. Drew Skaggs finally hits his first field goal. Took him to the fourth quarter to do it. He's got 11 points. Now Sikeston has it underneath. The ball knocked away. There's a fight for it. Could be a jump. Nope. Central's going to come out of there with it. Sikeston's 10th turnover. Here come the Rebs. Left wing, it's Braden Mannion. He'll drive it in. Leaves it underneath for Caldwell. And Caldwell with the lay-in up. A nice pass from Braden Mannion. And Austin Caldwell in the fourth quarter has got 4 points. Here's Central jumping in front of another pass. Drew Skaggs. That's turnover number 11 for Sikeston. Here come the Rebels trying to make this one a little bit closer. Down by 24 points, 74-50. An open 3-ball. Mannion airmailed that one. He was mad at himself, and he'll hear the chant from the Sikeston crowd on the air balls. Gotta love that high school atmosphere. Drew Skaggs is going to have to come out of the ball game. It looked like an official timeout to get him out, maybe to wipe some blood or something. He was diving around on the floor for some loose balls, but Drew Skaggs comes out, and Riley Calvert comes in for the first time in this one. Sikeston has the basketball up by 24 points. It's 74-50. But this is just game 1 of our doubleheader tonight on J98 and J98 Web TV. Coming up next, North County Lady Raiders versus the Dexter Lady Bearcats on the girls sectional. So it's Sikeston with it. Kylan Gross has it right wing. He'll throw it up top. This is to Terrence Harris. He'll throw it right wing back to Gross. Now to Bratcher. Right wing 3. Ball hand in his face. He missed that one. One of the few misses from beyond the arc for Sikeston in this one. Rebound goes to Riley Calvert. And Central back up the floor. Left wing pass comes to Jake Bridges. They're going to start unloading some threes, and Bridges missed that one. Rebound Sikeston. It's Markeith Bratcher pulling it down. Into the front court comes Sikeston. With it is Vashawn Ruffin. He lost the handle of it, but they said Central fouled him. DJ Buchanan's going to pick up his fourth with 5:53 left to play. We are brought to you tonight by the Coffee Grill of Leadington, all about Me Boutique in Leadington, Park Hills Chamber of Commerce, Park Hills Parks and Rec Department, Willett Home Furnishings of Bonne Terre, Walmart Supercenter of Deloge, and the Laundry Basket in Bonne Terre. Sikeston basketball after the foul. They throw it in up top. Now it's to the far side corner. Marquise Bratcher has the basketball. Gives to Vashawn Ruffin. He'll cross over, attacking a double team. Hangs in the air. Missed the left-handed lay-in. Driving the left side of the lane, but the foul called on Central. Into the free throw line will go Vashawn Ruffin, who is 3 for 3 in this game. He hit 3 straight free throws to end the third quarter. Hunter Curtois picks up the foul. Team foul number 2, or team foul number 7, personal foul number 2 on Hunter Curtois. Vashawn Ruffin bends at the knees, puts it up, puts it in. Second half points for Vashawn, 7. Gives him 18 total for the game, and he's not even going to be your player of the game for Sikeston. It's going to be J.T. Jones without a doubt, the way he exploded in that third quarter. Vashawn Ruffin for a second free throw, sinks it without much problem. 5 straight free throws for Vashawn, 76-50, and the Central Rebels are on the move. Jake Bridges in the front court, throws to the corner. This will be to Mannion. Back up top for Riley Calvert. Calvert fakes right, throws it left over to Bridges. Up top again, Calvert. Calvert fakes left, dribbles it right, but then kicks back out right wing. This will go to Mannion. Mannion lost it for a sec, saved it from going out of bounds. Kicks to the corner for Calvert. Up top, Bridges. Bridges attacks. Nice no-look dish to Hunter Curtois, but Curtois missed the floater, and the rebound goes to Sikeston. Bulldogs on the run with 5:14 to play, fourth quarter. Cord Sheehy with it. Throws up top for Reese Porter. Porter throws over to the right wing. This is near side of the floor for Vashawn Ruffin. He'll take it baseline, tries to dish off, and there was Hunter Curtois to jump in front for the steal. Sikeston's given up 12 turnovers now. There's a left wing 3 ball for Central. It does not go. Central has a substitution in the ball game right now. It's another freshman, Connor Propper. He was the one who took that one. Sikeston underneath the bucket. Reverse lay-in attempt is no good. And it's going to be Central basketball. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left to play. So Sikeston's got this one in hand. Last we heard from the other side of the sectionals, it was Gateway Tech by 3 over Festus. That was at halftime, 34-31. Whoever wins this one, which should be Sikeston, will take on the winner of that one in Farmington on Saturday. Central down by 26. Hunter Curtois has it. Free throw line, gets stripped to the basketball. There's Vashawn Ruffin again. 17 Central turnovers. Ruffin trying to take it the length of the floor and lay it in, but Hunter Curtois gets some revenge, gets back there and blocks the shot. And that got a nice cheer from the Central crowd that's here today. There's a bunch of them. And Central's hometown of Park Hills. And a lot of Sikeston fans here too, though. It might be about even, in fact, number of Sikeston fans and number of Park Hills fans here today. Inbound for Sikeston comes into J.T. Jones, so he's going to play some more in this ball game despite it being in hand for Sikeston. J.T. Jones with 29 points, 5 threes in that third quarter. Bulldogs have it left elbow, then they get it up top to Jones. Jones thought about the 3. They made sure they got a hand in his face, so he gives it right wing Vashawn Ruffin. He'll drive and bank it in off the window. Vashawn Ruffin just his second field goal of the second half, but he's got 10 second half points. 78-50 Bulldogs. Central has Drew Skaggs back in the game. He gives to Riley Calvert, who takes a deep 3 and missed it. Off back rim, no good. It was on line, maybe a little bit too strong. Rebound Sikeston. Cord Sheehy right wing, throws up top to Jones. Now it's over to the left wing. With it there is Zach Jackson, the sophomore. Up top to Ruffin, fakes right, dribbles left, leaves it in the low post for Jarius Ray, and Ray puts it up and in from about 8 feet out. Jarius Ray was unstoppable in that first half. Hadn't scored in the second half until just then, but he makes it a 30-point game again at 80-50. As the Rebels race it into the front court, a pass gets knocked out of bounds off of Sikeston. Central keeps possession. We're going to see some Sikeston backups come in, and as some of the starters come off, this place gets really loud for some of these main contributors for the Bulldogs, and deservedly so. They have put on a clinic tonight at the Bob Seacrest Fieldhouse. So Terrence Harris is in, Cord Sheehy is in. Also, Chris Scott is in the ball game. First time we'll see Zach Harrison, a junior, and also the first time we'll see Luke Williams, a sophomore. And here comes the next substitution for Sikeston. It's going to be number 25, Marquise Parks, a junior. First time we'll see him. Inbound to Skaggs. He'll take a straightaway three ball. Hand in his face. He missed it. No good. Terrence Harris gets the rebound. And here comes Terrence. He's going to try to go coast to coast. And he's fouled on the floor by Drew Skaggs. Skaggs reached down there at his hip. Got a hand on the basketball. Could have been called a jump, but they called the foul on the floor. But it is team foul number 8 on Central. We now have a running clock as Harris goes to the free throw line to shoot in the single bonus. Terrence Harris has not scored in this ball game. Has to make a free throw to earn another one, and he missed it. No good. Rebound goes offensively to Sikeston. Putback doesn't go. Another offensive rebound, and there's Harris. And Harris will lay it in. So he gets his first 2 points one way or another. The rebound, first offensive rebound for Sikeston, by the way, went to Zach Harrison. As Central gets it into the front court, we'll have a travel on the Rebels. That'll be their 18th turnover. Subs in the ball game for Central. Reed Lucas comes in. Also number 55 for Central. That's going to be Gabe Craig. Who else is out there? Will Sherfus is back in. John Comfort's back in. He inbounds, then gets the ball back and takes the three and overshot it. Airmailed it, no good. Rebound Sikeston, and the Bulldogs are up the floor with 1 minute, 16 seconds left to play. It's Scott with the basketball up top. He drives into the right elbow, and a foul called again on the floor. That'll put Scott at the line again in the single bonus as the clock continues to tick. 82-50 is the score. Sikeston leading Park Hill Central. So Scott at the free throw line. This will be his first attempt of the night. Sikeston student section, you may hear them in the background making some noise for their team. Front end of the 1-and-1 from Scott is good. That puts the junior on the board for the first time. 83-50, we're down to 35 seconds to play. The next free throw from Scott, 2 for 2. North County Dexter coming up next here in the second game of our doubleheader tonight on J98. Central will get one last look at it here. A jumper from the elbow. Will Sherfus, no good. Scott gets the long rebound. Sikeston racing the floor. It's Scott trying to go all the way with it. Missed the lay-in. Rebound fought for and won by Sikeston. A pass left wing with 10 seconds on the clock. We're down to 8, and let's see if Sikeston just wants to hold on to it. They will. Scott will dribble out the remaining time on the clock. That's it. Final score, 84-50. A dominating performance by the Sikeston Bulldogs tonight. And they'll advance to the quarterfinal round of the state playoffs in Class 4 basketball.